What's up? This is TheWon, and you're watching The Sport of Kings.
Wildcats. What they call me, the one and only. I make sure your girl is never lonely.
It's the Sport of Kings, Maryland,
Football. Welcome to Week 10 of the National Football League. I'm your host, the one and only Jodecideion, and you're watching The Sport of Kings. First, let me apologize for the lack of new videos in this series. Due to a copyright infringement claim by YouTube, my channel was suspended, so I stopped making videos. But now I'm back and ready to take this series to the next level. So this episode will be a little short compared to regular episodes, just to give me a chance to get back into doing this, okay? I promise you, next week, everything, all the segments you like, will be back in full force. And now it's time to see who for Week 9. Completing 21 out of 26 passes, throwing for 247 yards and 4 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers of the Green Bay Packers is your beast mode quarterback. First game back after being injured, Willis McGahee of the Denver Broncos rushed for 163 yards and scored 2 touchdowns, helping the Broncos win over the Raiders. Willis McGahee is your beast mode running back. Another player returning back from injury, this time is the rookie wide receiver Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. Julio Jones came back and raised the roof in the ATL, making 3 catches for 131 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns. Julio Jones is your beast mode wide receiver. It will be real easy to give the all beast mode defense to the Atlanta Falcons, who slapped around the Colts. But I'm going somewhere different. The all beast mode defense for Week 9 goes to the Miami Dolphins, who held the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City to 3 points, helping them earn their first win of the season. The Miami Dolphins is your all beast mode defense. Aaron Rodgers, Willis McGahee, Julio Jones, and the Miami Dolphins defense all for Week 9. It's now time for your picks and predictions for Week 10. Please enjoy the brand new, the one and only Picks and Predictions show on the S41 Sports Network, already in progress. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the one and only Picks and Predictions show on the S41 Sports Network. I'm your host, Jodecideion, and to my right, my partner in crime, S4Y. S4Y, looking forward to doing this series with you. Now, instead of me just in the past talking to myself and doing the videos, I now have someone with me to share their opinions on the football, the National Football League. So I'm looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to it too.
All right, guys. Here are our picks for the 5 best games of Week 10. Game number 1. The New Orleans Saints head to Atlanta to play the Atlanta Falcons. A 1 p.m. starting time. The Saints coming off of a win last week over Tampa Bay, but then they lost previously before to Rams. So right now they're kind of iffy. They're not a real solid team. The Falcons, who just totally destroyed the Colts, but they're the Colts. So this is a very important game, especially since it's the first time they played this year. As for why, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a very big game. It's the Battle of the South, I like to call them, when New Orleans and Atlanta play. And it's their first game of the season going against each other, and it's at Atlanta House. So it's a real big game, I think, for both. But I would have to pick Atlanta over New Orleans just because it's at Atlanta's house.
See, honestly, I need the Saints to win, mainly because I have Braves in my fantasy league, and so I need big points from the Saints. I need them to play solid football. And I mean, the running game is kind of so-so. They're trying to rush 3 guys, and with Ingram gone, it's really, it's really kind of hard for them to establish a good running game. And then the receiving core, they're throwing the ball to every guy. So I need some consistent offense from the Saints if they want to win this game. But I believe they will win just because of their overall horsepower and firepower in the offense will help them win the game. So I'm picking them to win, and SRY is picking the Falcons to win. Game number 2, the Buffalo Bills heads to Texas Stadium, Jerry World, to play America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys beat the Seattle Seahawks last week, And right now in their schedule, they have a lot of games that people predict if they win, they can make a playoff run. The Buffalo Bills have been pretty much consistent all year, but last week they lost to the Jets and were totally dominated by their defense. So this is a very important game for both teams if they want to prove they're future legit playoff teams. SOY?
Yeah, this is a big game. Buffalo at Dallas. Dallas needs this game more, I think, than Buffalo do. So they can start on that playoff run since the division is kind of soft. You know, with the Giants still on top, but we're still winnable to make a playoff round. But I picked Buffalo to go into Dallas and take that victory.
See, I totally agree with you, and I'm a Texas boy, but the Cowboys are just too inconsistent. I don't trust, Romo. I don't trust the receivers. I mean, Dez Bryant, he shows up in some parts of the games, and he's just totally gone. And then with Miles Austin hurt, they're definitely just lacking on offense. DeMarco Murray is a good running back, but I think if you shut him down and force Romo to throw the ball, you can definitely get some interceptions because Romo is just that guy. So I'm with you. I'm picking the Buffalo Bills to beat the Cowboys. Game number 3, the first of the afternoon games, we have the Detroit Lions heading to Soldier Field to play the Bears. The Bears last week dominated the Philadelphia Eagles, pretty much ending their season, at least the playoff run. And Detroit Lions are coming up for a bye. This is the second game, this time being played in Chicago. The first game, Detroit won 24-13. But this time, they don't have Javid Best, Matthew Stafford. I'm still not sure, if he's still, healthy or he's getting healthy. And so, as for why, what do you believe in this game?
I think Detroit is going into Chicago and they try and try to prove themselves that they still not the bottom feeders of the NFL. I think they've proven that this season. They still need a whole long haul of doing that. If Matt Stafford is playing, I could give him a shot of beating them at Chicago. But right now, I'm going to have to say Chicago at home with Hester and that Bears defense. And after they did that to Philadelphia and Urlacher and them, I believe they're going to pull off this victory and be up 1-1 for the season.
Yeah, I was thinking about this too. I believe in Megatron. I mean, what I'm saying? Megatron is the man. But then after what Chicago did to Philadelphia last week, and Matt Forte, pay the man. My man's running like a beast. Mm-hmm. David Hester, of course, anytime he gets the ball in his hand, he can take it to the house. And at least last week, they were protecting Jay Cutler. So if you can get Sue off of Cutler's back, Chicago might win this game. And definitely win this game and show they're still the second best team, in the NFC North. So let's go with Chicago to win this game. Game number 4. The New York Football City Giants head to San Francisco to play the Niners. This is a game of two division leaders, and also there haven't been a game like this between these two franchises since the old days of LT and Joe Montana. So this is definitely a big game. The winner is one step closer to home field advantage, probably getting a first round bye in the playoffs, and so this is a very important game. SRY, what do you think?
Yeah, this is a real big game. The Giants came on for huge comeback. They came out there, did 5 comebacks, I believe, this season, and that was at New England. So that was a big game. But they traveling across country to San Francisco. San Francisco, I believe, is 7-1 in that division or 6-1. And I'm like, they have a great defense. They run the ball. They play like the way the Giants should, but the Giants have a different way of playing now. They throw the ball a lot, can't run, and play real good defense. So I think it's going to be a great defensive game. But at the end, I would hate to go against my Giants, but I think San Francisco is going to pull this off.
Right, I'm going to have to agree with you again. And the only reason is I'm not sure if Amar Bradshaw is going to play. Brandon Jacobs, he's a good back man, but he's just kind of too big, and he's not fast enough. When Amar Bradshaw's out there, he's able to get the ball and take it to the house almost anytime he gets it. And it definitely helps Eli out if he's out there. Because, instead of them, they can put 7 in the box to stop him. And that allows Eli to throw over the top, Victor Cruz and all those guys. And so, I think if he's not playing, I think the 49ers definitely win this game. So I'm picking them too. Game number 5, the final game of the evening. The New England Patriots head to the Jets, play on Sunday Night Football, NBC. The Pats are coming off 2 losses in a row, losing to 2 strong defenses in the Steelers and the Giants. And the Jets come off of a bye, I believe, and then beating the Buffalo Bills handily. So this is a big important game for both teams. They played earlier in the year where the Patriots dominated, and so now the Jets have the opportunity to get some revenge and take control of the division. As for why, what do you think, man?
I can't see New England losing 3 in a row, but right now the Jets defense is so on fire. Sanchez just got to play respectable football, run the ball, and it's a huge rivalry. It's one of the best rivalries I do like to watch in football. All the smash talk and they do, and it's a night game. Man, this one is a hard one to actually pick, but I can't see New England losing 3 in a row until actually it's done. So I'm gonna pick New England.
Yeah, I mean, personally, man, I need the Pats to win because I have Brady in my fantasy league, man. You know, he's my quarterback. I need him to give me big numbers. So that means big numbers mean big points, mean they win. But at the same time, the Pats have been losing past couple of weeks against real strong defenses who can rush them, who can cover their receivers. And the Jets, that's pretty much what they are. They're rushing the quarterback is kind of limited right now, but they're covering receivers is, you know, it's exceptional. I mean, Revis and everything, they do it like no other. And so I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win this game, but I need the Pats to win. So I'm going for the Pats for the win.
And I just want to thank Jodecideion for putting me on with him to do his sports show on his channel. I was a big fan when he used to do this every week, and you know that mishap happened when they took it down. Now we back, and when he added me now to his program, I just wanted to thank him, and hope you entertain you. Thank you.
All right, thank you S4Y, and thank you for watching the one and only Picks and Predictions show on the S41 Sports Network. We'll see you next week with more picks, more predictions, and don't forget the Beast Mode segment. See you later. Peace.
We out.
Once again, thank you for watching The Sport of Kings. We'll see you next time. Take care.